ABC 12 News First at 4 is brought to you by JCL Garage and Entry Doors and by Saguenay Eagles Landing Casino.
Welcome back. It's time now for Women to Women First at 4. Women to Women is a bi-monthly Mid-Michigan publication that centers on connecting women for good, for fun, for encouragement, and for so much more. And we have with us today Elaine Stenger, and she has been featured in some of the past issues of the magazine. She's a communications coach, and she's also the author of Dancing in the Rain, Step into the Transformative Power of Choice. And Elaine joins us now along with Taffy Jones from the Women2Women Michigan magazine. And thank both of you for joining us today.
Thank you, Dawn.
Right.
Thank you.
Well, first let's talk to you, Elaine. Tell us about your book.
Well, it is a book about my transformation to finding joy in my life, moving from being angry and unforgiving of other people and being quite fearful, and moving into finding out that the choices that I made really were fueling that. And if I made different choices, I could create a lot of joy in my life.
And so when did you start this transformation? So how long has this transformation been going on?
Well, it's kind of like it's been going on for a long time, unbeknownst to me, I think. When I started making choices to really fight my fear and walk past my fears and redefine myself, I think that's when the transformation. So I've probably been doing it for all my life, and really at 50, which is almost.
It seems to be the magic number for for lots of people when they start, reflecting and
yes, that's right.
And looking forward. So, if it's not too personal, just tell us about some of the choices that you think that you made that were negatively impacting your life that you had to change.
Well, I was pretty much a rageful driver, and I had a lot of anger because the decisions that I would make in my life really were coming out of wounds. I just could not let go of my wounds. I would wear them on my sleeve like a badge of honor, and not realizing, because I was so caught up in my own pain, that everyone struggles with pain. Everyone has difficulties in their life. And really, what the measure of our life is about is how can we come together? How can we be there and be loving and loving kind with each other? And that was what I really learned and really had to come to once I was able to let go of my wounds and open my heart. My life was much more joyful.
So maybe if I take that step, I won't experience so much road rage. Is that when people cut you off on the road?
It's not about me, really. They're cutting. Just happen to cut me off is really not about me and my person. So yeah.
Well, tell us in your experience, why do you think forgiveness and self-empowerment is sometimes so difficult for women to embrace?
Well, I think self-empowerment is so difficult because we're not raised to, one, take care of ourselves oftentimes. We think of ourselves last. We're responsible for everyone else, and oftentimes too exhausted to be responsible for ourselves. And to be self-empowered really requires us to be aware of ourselves, to self-reflect, as you mentioned before, Dawn, and to take responsibility for our lives.
Okay, and very quickly, Taffy, just tell us what we'll find in the current issue of Women2Women.
Well, I believe there's a really, really good article from Dawn Jones. I hear she works somewhere around here. And there's other articles about laughter and vacations, as we talked about in the past, and we're looking forward to having our events coming up in October and November here in Flint and Saginaw. We're looking for vendors for that as well, so please visit us on our website. We also are looking for topics. The Women2Women have started talking about our different thoughts on things, and we're looking for women to tell us what they would like to hear us talk about. We hear it all the time, so please go on the website, email us. They can email me on our website and let us know what they want to hear about.
All right, well, thank you, Taffy, and thank you, Elaine, both for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Terry?
All right, that's still to come.